I see it in two ways. I know a lot of people, and I've been talking to a lot of people that have been doing business analyst roles, other people that have been working in tech support teams, other people that have done strictly marketing. And they're all curious and asking, okay, you're a product manager. What do I need to do to become a product manager? And I think it's more, first, if they have these functions within their companies where they're currently working, they need to go and sit down and shadow those product managers. If there are any shadowing opportunities within a company, go in there and see what your product manager is doing in your team, in your company, in your departments. Understand what they're doing, what the problems are, join meetings that they're running, join demos if they do demos with clients or stakeholders, join meetings to gather requirements, user feedback meetings, any kind of meetings. Invite yourself to those so that you better understand what the product manager does. If within that company there's a door opening opportunity for a junior role, or something that somewhere where you could start from, go for it. Express your interest. I can give a very specific example from within our teams, where we had someone in a department that's offering tech support to our clients, who's been very keen on joining the product team. And yeah, he's been talking about it for a couple of years. We finally had an opening, and we encouraged him to apply. We said, you have the same chances as any other candidates. And he had a lot of knowledge when it comes to the client needs, which helped a lot, because they were facing all the problems and the requirements and the requests and the craziness from the clients. So he had that knowledge. He had the understanding of the platform. He had less understanding on how to manage stakeholders. He had very little understanding of, say, product strategy and building roadmaps and managing a backlog and all these things, but they can be learned. So I think it depends on the company. If you select a junior person, then you have the willingness to teach them some specifics of the role. It's a win if you see that person is fit. Going back to what I was saying earlier, if you want to get into product management, one thing is follow the people that have those roles within your company and see what they do. Go to events. And here I'm talking about small gatherings of, say, product management only on specific topics, or join presentations about, I don't know, one specific company, how they innovate and how they find new product ideas. That's an example of a topic presented by a product manager at a networking event or at a workshop. Join those kind of events, because that's how you kind of expand your network. You learn more about what's happening in this field around you. You get more ideas from people, and then you get more sources of information, right? Because you go to these events, you start talking to people, you say, I'm interested in becoming a product manager. At this stage, I'm only a tech support analyst, or I don't know, I'm a software engineer and I have 5 years of work experience, but I'm done with coding and I want to do product management now because I think I can be more valuable in there. Help me. So you go to people, you start talking to them, and then there's a lot of ideas exchange and knowledge exchange. So the people that are already in the field will tell you, oh yeah, you should join this group. You should join this other group. There's another LinkedIn group here. There's a Facebook group there. You should read this book. You should read the other book. I'm personally not a big fan of watch this online course of how to become a product manager in 6 days. I'm a big fan of interacting with people face to face and learning from people by watching what they do or by asking them questions. I'm not a big fan of the idea, well, if you want to become a product manager, you should take a product management course of 3 months, get a certificate, put it on your LinkedIn profile, and start applying. to jobs. I don't think that will solve the thing. I don't think that's the magic that makes you become a product manager. I think that it's much more than that. You need to understand the role, get into that field, discover as much as you can, create your contacts in different companies that are in these roles or can guide you towards these roles, and then slowly get into it. But well, of course, at the same time, learn and study, but not like, okay, I got the certificate now, I am a product manager. No. And I think it's about getting started. For me, getting started is not by labeling your LinkedIn profile and applying to jobs. For me, getting started is by understanding what it means and then creating the right contacts